Namaste, beautiful yogis. Thank you for practicing with me today. Please find a comfortable seated position with your legs crossed. Grab your butt cheeks and remove the flesh from the sitting bones to really find a good anchor. You can roll your shoulders up, back and down, and let your arms fall wherever they want to fall on your lap, with your hands facing forward or the hands facing down. You can softly close your eyes for just a moment. Landing on your mat, centering yourself, anchoring yourself in the present moment. Don't worry about anything that happened earlier or anything that might happen later. There is just here and now. You can start by connecting with your breath. Observing your chest rising and falling as you inhale and as you exhale. Just be a witness of your breath. With every exhale, you can feel any tension, any stress, any negative emotion going away. And with every exhale, you can feel your body loosening and softening. Take a moment to relax your face, your shoulders, your arms, your back, your chest and your abdomen. Relax your hips and your legs, your feet, and even the toes. And you can set an intention for your practice today. What is it that you need? What can yoga do for you? It can be anything physical, emotional, or spiritual. And to anchor your intention, you can take a long, deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Again, take a deep breath. And exhale. Take a deep breath. And slowly exhale. Come back to a gentle breathing. And maybe you can notice that you feel calmer already. You can softly open your eyes and you can change the crossing of your legs. I know it doesn't feel natural, but it's good that you do it. Now place your hands in front of you and very slowly walk your hands forward with the crown of the head reaching through the floor. You can use a block if you want to rest your forehead on a block. And here, make sure that the butt stays on the floor and that it doesn't lift off the floor. You can press on your hands slightly. And here you can breathe deeply, inflating your abdomen like a balloon and contract it at the bottom of every exhale. One more full cycle of breath. And walk your hands back towards the feet. And here you can make your way to a tabletop position. Open your fingers wide. Make sure that the wrists are under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips, and the feet are flat and behind the knees. We'll take 3 rounds of cat-cows. So drop the belly, arch the back, inhale and look up. On the exhale, press the floor away from you, round the upper back, send the navel towards the spine and tuck the chin. And again, inhale, arch the back, look up, lifting your heart. And exhale, round the upper back, tuck the belly, squeeze. And one last time. Inhale, arch the back, lift the heart, look up. And exhale, round. And come back to a neutral position. Now extend your right leg back, pointing the toes, make sure you don't open the hip. And reach your left hand forward with the pinky finger, facing towards the floor. Now bend your right knee, make a big circle with the left hand and come and grab your right foot. You don't want to grab it towards the toes, but more towards the center or towards the ankle. Now look forward, press your feet in your hand, inhale and start lifting the toes towards the ceiling. Arching the back, opening the heart. And breathe. Keep kicking the foot in the hand. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release to spinal balance. Inhale, elongate. And exhale, tabletop position. Now left leg back, pointing the toes. Right hand forward with the pinky facing the floor. Bend the left leg, and with the right hand, come and grab the left foot. Place the foot in the hand. Now look forward. Inhale, kick your foot in the hand, lift the toes off to the ceiling, lift your knee, open the heart, and breathe. Inhale, exhale, release in spinal balance. Inhale, elongate. And exhale, back to tabletop position. Now you can take all 10 toes, press the floor away from you, opening the fingers wide, and hover the knees from the floor. And we stay here for 5, 4, 3, squeeze the belly, 2, 1. Now press on your hands, bring the thighs towards the chest, and slowly lift the tailbone towards the ceiling and start to straighten the leg. You can walk your dog. It's the first down dog of the day, or maybe not. It's definitely not my first. You can gaze between the armpits, moving the hips, moving the knees. Find any movement that are natural and seem comfortable for you so you can loosen up and create space. Now come to a still dog. Walk your hands towards the feet. Here you can grab opposite elbows, slightly bend the knees. And you can come into your ragdoll, swaying from side to side. Now bring your hands flat on the floor and come back to a downward dog position, walking your hands forward. Press on your hands, squeeze the belly, lift the tailbone, and the heel reach through the ceiling. Now inhale your right leg towards the ceiling, bend the knee and open the hip. Press on your left foot, press on your hand. And here you can make rotation with your ankle in one direction and then in the other one. Now straighten the right leg, square your hips, look forward and bring the right foot between the hands at the front of the mat. You can bring the left knee on the floor and lift up your torso so the shoulders are right over the hips. You can flatten the left foot on the floor. Inhale, reach your arms up, interlace the fingers, release the index, bring the shoulder blades down. And breathe. You can start to sink your hips towards the floor. Inhale, reach with your fingers towards the ceiling. And exhale, frame your foot with both hands. Inhale, lift through the heart. And on the exhale, straighten the right leg for half split. You can lift the toes towards the ceiling. Your chest rests on your thighs. You go as far as you can, as long as you feel a good stretch in the right hamstrings. Bend the knee, inhale, come forward, lift your heart. And exhale, come back into a half split. Lift your toes towards the ceiling, straighten the leg, chest towards the thigh. Don't round the back, keep the back straight. Inhale, bend the knee, come up. Bring your left hand flat on the floor. Inhale, your right arm towards the ceiling. Press on your left hand, reach through the fingertips. You really want to have active fingers. Now, if you want, you can bend the left knee and with your right hand, come and grab your foot. Bring your elbow towards the ceiling and press the knee toward the heel towards the sacrum and gaze over the right shoulder. Breathe deeply so you can soften. Inhale. On the exhale, slowly release the leg. Bring your arm up and release. Now tuck the toes of the left foot. Lift the left knee off the floor and come back into a downward dog position. And we do that on the left side. Now inhale your right leg towards the ceiling. Bend the knee, open the hip, and gaze underneath your left armpit. Keep pressing on your hand and on your foot. You can make circle with the ankle in one direction and then in the other. Now straighten the left leg, square your hips, look between the hands, and bring the right foot forward at the front of the mat. Set your right knee on the floor, flatten the right foot. Lift your torso so your shoulders are aligned with the hips. Start to sink the hips towards the floor. It's as if you wanted the right thigh to come flat on the floor. I mean, it's the idea, you can't really do it, but inhale your arms towards the ceiling. Interlace the fingers, release the index, release the shoulder blades, and keep sinking the hips. And look up. Lift through the heart and breathe. Inhale here. Exhale, hands on the floor. Frame your foot. Inhale, reach through the heart, opening. And on the exhale, bring the hips towards the bum. Lift your toes off the floor and the chest reaches for the thigh. Keep an open back. Feel the back of the left leg stretching. Inhale, bend the knee, come to the center, lift your heart. And exhale one more time. Lift the toes off towards the ceiling, the butt towards the heel, and breathe. Inhale to the center. Keep your right hand on the floor. Inhale your left arm and twist. Reach through the fingertips. Activate your fingers. We don't want to have spaghetti fingers. Now you can bend the right foot, the right knee, and with your left hand grab your foot. Lift the elbow towards the ceiling so you can bring the heel towards the sacrum. And you look over your left shoulder. Feel your quads stretching. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly release. Inhale your arm up. And exhale down. Now tuck the toes of the right foot. Lift your right knee off the floor and come back to a downward dog. Press the floor away from you. Sink the chest towards the thigh. Lift your tailbone. Squeeze the belly. And the heel reach towards the floor. And maybe you can observe any subtle movements, any difference from the beginning of the practice, with no judgment. Now gaze between your hands. Bring the right foot and the left foot forward. Inhale with a flat back, halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Big circles with the arm. Inhale, rise up. You can find your gentle back bend here. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up, opening, and exhale, fall forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Now bend the knees, bring the hands on the floor, right foot and left foot back for a high plank. Look between your thumb, press on your hands, keep the shoulders away from the ears. And we stay here for 3, keep breathing, 2, 1. Now set your knees on the floor. Shift the weight forward so the elbow go past the wrist. Bend the elbows towards the ribs. Bring your chest, your chin on the floor, and your butt is lifted. Now you can slide your legs, bring the feet together. Inhale for a gentle cobra. Now inhale again. Exhale, twist and look towards the left at the back of the mat. Inhale to the center. And exhale, look towards the right foot at the back of the mat. Inhale, center. And exhale, fold. Now tuck the toes, press on your toes on your hands. Inhale, lift yourself back up to a high plank and downward dog. Look between the hands. You can hop or you can bring the right foot, the left foot forward. Inhale with a flat back and exhale, fold. Bend the knees, squat down. Inhale for chair pose. Lift your hands, lift your arms. Activate your fingers, shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze the belly, squeeze the thighs. Enjoy the burn. Inhale and exhale, fall forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Bring your hands on the floor. You can hop back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Tuck your toes. Exhale, downward dog. And breathe here. Now look between the hands. You can hop or you can bring the right foot and the left foot forward. Inhale with a flat back and exhale, fold. Again, bend the knees, squat down. Inhale for your chair pose. Make sure that the weight is towards the heel and not on the toes. If you look down, you should see the toes. If not, it means that you have to shift the weight back. And keep breathing. Inhale here and exhale, fall forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Bring your hand on the floor. You can hop or you can bring the right foot, the left foot forward. Exhale all the way down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Now inhale the right leg towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, right foot between the hands at the front of the mat. Flatten the left foot. Inhale, rise up for your warrior one. Settle in your warrior. Bend the front knee. Your shoulders are above the hips. And breathe. Inhale and exhale. Open your warrior. So you open your warrior, all the chest, the legs, the hips are open to the side, but you gaze forward. You gaze at your middle finger here. If you look down, you should see your big toe. If not, it means that your knee is towards the inside and you should bring it towards the right of the mat. Activate your arms, bring the shoulders away from the ears. Now revolve the front palm. Inhale, reach up and exhale, reverse warrior. Make sure that you don't lose the bend in the front knee and you can gaze towards the right hand. And breathe. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg. With your hips, you want to close a drawer behind you and you want to reach forward to grab something in front of you, and then you can fall into your triangle pose. Open to the side. Keep your shoulders away from the ears. You can gaze up or down, wherever your neck is today. This pose is really good for the fat around the waist, if you have any. Now inhale. On the exhale, bring the left hand on the floor. Frame your foot with both hands. Bring the left leg slightly forward at the middle, at the center of the mat. Inhale, look halfway up with a flat back. And exhale, pyramid pose. Bring the nose towards the knee, the forehead towards the shin. Or not. Inhale, look halfway up. And exhale, forward. Feel the stretch in the right arm strength. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, bend the front knees, slide the left toes at the back of the mat and come into a low lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up for a high lunge. And exhale, hands on the floor. Press on your hands, bring the right foot to meet the left foot for a high plank. Shift the weight forward, bend the elbows. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Look towards the front of the mat. You can hop or you can bring the right foot, the left foot forward. Inhale with a flat back. And exhale, fall forward. Bend the knees. Inhale, rise up with your hands. Activate your fingers, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your belly. Keep the shoulders down. And breathe. Inhale here. And exhale, fall forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, you can hop chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale your left leg towards the ceiling. Exhale, left foot between the hands at the front of the mat. Flatten your right foot and rise up. Inhaling and settle in your warrior one. Make sure the shoulders are above the hips and the front knee is bent, and you press on the other edge of the back foot. Find a warrior within. Now inhale and exhale, open the warrior. Again, the whole body is open to the side, but you gaze towards the front. If you look down, you should see your big toe. Reverse the front palm. Inhale, hinge forward, and exhale, reverse the warrior. Your right hand slides alongside the right leg. Look up towards the left hand and see if you can sink the front knee a little bit more. Feel the left side stretching. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Your hips want to close a drawer behind you. You want to reach for something forward. And then you can come into Trikonasana, your triangle pose. Reach through the fingertips. Your arms, your shoulders are stacked on top of each other. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right arm on the floor. Frame your foot and bring the right foot slightly more towards the center of the mat. Inhale halfway. And exhale, forward in your pyramid pose. The nose towards the knee, the forehead towards the shin. Feel the stretch in the left arm string. Inhale, halfway up. And again, forward. And breathe. Inhale, halfway up. Bend the front knee, slide the right toes towards the back of the mat. Inhale for a high lunge. And exhale, hands back on the floor. Bring your left foot to meet the right foot. And exhale down all on your belly. Bring the hands right underneath the shoulders. Press on your hands. Inhale for a cobra. And exhale down. And again. Inhale, cobra. And exhale down. Now tuck all 10 toes, press on your hands and on your toes. Inhale back to a plank pose. And exhale, downward dog. Look between the hands. Hop or right foot, left foot forward. Inhale with a flat back. And exhale, fall forward. Now slightly bend the knees and grab opposite elbows behind the knees, and slowly, if you can, start to straighten the legs so you have a deep stretch here. Bring the weight forward towards the toes and breathe. One more full breath. On your next inhale, release the hands, bend the knees, and inhale for your chair pose. Inhale here and exhale, Namaste. You can release the arms alongside the body, close your eyes for a moment and just observe. Observe how the body feels different. Maybe your mind. Maybe you can feel your heart pumping in your chest. And open your eyes. Now inhale your arms up and exhale, fold. Inhale halfway up. Now slightly bend the knees, bring your hand on the floor and bring the right foot back. So you are in a low lunge. Inhale your left arm towards the ceiling, pressing on your right hand. Now from here we'll go to a vertical twist. So press on your left foot, your left arm goes to the back, right arm to the front, and you gaze towards the back of the room. And breathe. Now the left arm circles down. Inhale, find your high lunge. Now hinge forward, swipe your arms back, activate your arms, open the heart for airplane lunge. Press your right heel towards the back of the room. Now inhale here, and on the exhale, press on your left foot so you can come into your airplane pose. And breathe. You can find a micro bend in the left knee. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to standing. Lift your arm up. Lift your knee up. Extend your legs for staff pose. Inhale again. Exhale your right leg back. Arms forward. And find your warrior three. Squeeze the belly, gaze down. Inhale here. Exhale, hands on the mat. Bend the left knee, bring the toes at the back of the mat. Left foot meet the right foot. You can skip the Vinyasa and meet us in downward dog, or bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Tuck the toes. Exhale, downward dog. And observe here how the right side and the left side are completely feeling different. Now gaze between your hands and bring the right foot forward. Find your low lunge. Left hand stays on the floor. Inhale your right arm towards the ceiling. And from here we go to a vertical twist. So press on your right foot, press on your left toe. So you can lift the torso, right arm back, left arm forward and gaze back. And breathe. Right arm circles down. Inhale, find your high lunge. Hinge forward, swipe your arms back, activate your arms, reach through the heart. Now inhale here, press on your right foot and come into your airplane pose. Whoopsie! Into your airplane pose. It's very windy here, even if I'm inside. Now press on your right foot. Bring your left leg forward. Bring your arms up. Extend the left leg for standing staff pose. Shoulder blades down. Point the toes. Inhale here. And on the exhale, left leg swipes back, hinge forward, arms to the front for your warrior 3. Find a micro bend in the right foot. Bring your arms to the floor, left toes at the back of the mat. Right foot meets the left foot for a high plank. Bring your knees on the floor, and you can come to a child's pose, bringing your hips towards your heels, and rest here for a moment. Well done. Now inhale and come sit on your heels. You can bring your bum to the right and extend your legs in front of you. Now we'll take a seated forward fold. So you want to have your legs activated, your quads activated. You want to create space. So bring the navel towards the spine. Bring your hands on each side of your hips, shoulders down. Inhale, lift your arms up. And with a flat back, exhale and fall forward. You can reach for the toes, for the anchors, for the shin, as long as you keep a flat back. The idea in a forward fold is to close the gap between the thigh and the chest. When you inhale, you lift slightly the heart, and when you exhale, you have more space to fold. Inhale, lift up slightly, and exhale, fold. And keep breathing. Now complete your exhale. Inhale, both arms up. And exhale, release. Now bend your knees. I face you now. Bring your feet on the floor and bring the palms of the feet together. With your hand, you can place your hands in the back and bring the pelvic floor closer to the heels. Now grab your feet and open your feet as a book. Open your feet like a book. So the outer edge of the feet are, the outer edge of the feet are next to each other. Your elbows, you can plant them in the knees or in the thighs. Keep opening your feet as a book. Inhale and you open the chest, and on the exhale, you fall forward, bringing the belly towards the feet. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the heart, and exhale, forward. Again, inhale, slightly lift, and exhale, forward. And keep breathing. Keep the shoulders way away from the ears and an open chest. One more big breath in. And exhale, gently release. Bring your knee up. Now extend the right leg and bring the left foot over the right knee. Bring your right heel towards the bum. Make sure that you don't sit on the heel, so you can slightly bring the heel towards the side. Bring the thighs close to your chest. The left hand is behind you. Inhale your right arm towards the ceiling. On the exhale, you want to twist the torso towards the right. Extend your arms on the other side of the knee. Press your arms against the knee and the knee against the arms. Inhale, reach through the crown of the head. And when you exhale, you twist from the bottom of the spine. And you gaze back. You inhale, you reach through the crown of the head. And you exhale, you have more space to twist. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Take a big inhale here. And exhale, come back to the center. And slowly release. You can release the legs. And we change. The right foot over the left knee. Bring the left heel towards the bum. Make sure you don't sit on the heel so you can slightly separate it from the bum. Bring the thigh towards the chest. Right hand behind you. Inhale the left arm towards the ceiling. Exhale, start to twist over to the right. Extend your arms and bringing on the other edge of the knee. Inhale, press your knee against your arms and vice versa. And when you exhale, twist from the bottom of the spine. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, twist. Inhale, elongate. And exhale, you have more space to twist. And breathe. Inhale. And exhale, slowly release. Now you can bring both feet flat on the floor. Extend your arms in front of you with the knees lifted towards the ceiling, and slowly you can exhale, bringing the back on the floor with control. Good. Now bring the feet towards the bum. Press on your feet, press on your hands. Inhale and bring your hips towards the ceiling. Squeeze your butt at the bottom, at the top. Interlace the fingers, come on your shoulders, roll the shoulders under the back, press your hands in the floor, and keep pressing with your feet. Keep the chest away from the chin, and the chin away from the chest. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale, release the shoulders, release the hands, and very slowly unroll the spine on the mat. Bring the knees to the chest. And massage the back by swaying from side to side. Now keep the knees to the chest. Extend the arms in the T position away from the body. Inhale here. And exhale, bring the knees to the right and gaze to the left. Squeeze the belly, bring your knee back to the center, and bring now the knee to the right and the gaze to the left. Squeeze the belly, bring your knees to the center. Now lift your feet towards the ceiling as if you wanted to press the ceiling. Open your knees wider than the chest, and with your hand you can grab the other edge of the feet and press the feet down to the floor so the knee reach the armpits. And that's your happy baby pose. And here you can roll on your back. You can extend one leg, extend the other, fall. You won't fall from far. Find any last playful movements that make you feel good. Find your inner happy baby. Then come back to the center, release your feet, extend your legs in front of you, and you can come into Shavasana with your feet open as wide as the mat. Your arms alongside the body with the palm facing forward and the arms slightly separated from the body. Now is the time you can really benefit from your yoga practice. Feel the weight of the body on the mat. And you can give yourself and give your body permission to completely relax. Not holding on to any tension. Relaxing your feet and your legs, your hips. Relax your fingers, your hands and your arms, your shoulder, your back, your abdomen and your chest. Your head and your face. And as you ease into relaxation, you can feel your body sinking into the floor, heavier and heavier. Stay present with the breath, and if your mind drifts away, just notice where it's going. And tell yourself to gently come back to the present moment, back to your breath. You can stay in Shavasana for as long as you want, or you can come back to your surroundings, bring your awareness back to the room where you are, back to your body. You can start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, make rotation with your ankles and your wrists. You can move your head from one side to the other. Swipe your arms behind the head. Imagine you're a cat and you're stretching. Now in your own time, bring the knees to the chest. And you can fall in the fetal position on your left side, the side of the heart. And here you can come back to your intention. Take a moment to honor yourself and honor your body for doing yoga today. Bring your hands flat on the floor and gently press yourself back up to a seated position. You can keep your eyes closed and your legs crossed for one more moment. Letting the flow of the breath going back to the vertical position. You can bring your hands in front of your heart. You can bow your head towards your fingers. Gently open your eyes and lift your head again. Namaste, the yogi. Have a beautiful day.